Morning students. In our previous video, we have learned about the different types of synthetic fibers. Today we are going to learn about polyester and plastic. So what is polyester? First of all, we have to know what is ester. Ester is a compound that we can get by reacting two things together. They are alcohol and some organic acids. So, alcohol and organic acid react together to make a compound called the ester. Now, ester is a compound for which fruits get their name. And as we all know, poly means many. So, many esters together form a compound which is known as polyester. Polyesters come under several brands. They are Terylene, Darcon and Polyester. So here it is the properties of polyester. So they are resistant to paste and chemicals. They dries very quickly. They are easy to wash and does not shrink or stretch. They form a permanent crease if heated and pressed. So they are tough, lightweight and elastic as well. So more the elasticity, more the durability. So uses of polyester: making magnetic audio and video cassettes and floppy disk, highly suitable to make any kind of dress materials. Then they are mixed with some fiberglass for molding into helmets and protective sheets and hulls in boats. So because of they are very durable, that means they are very strong kind of fiber. Next thing is there is two type of polyesters. Alright, so they are Terylene and one is PET. So what is Terylene? Terylene is an artificial polyester fiber formulated by polymerization ethylene glycol and terephthalic acid. So we are treating two agents, that is ethylene glycol plus terephthalic acid equals to the terylene, and the process which involved here is known as the polymerization process. Now listen very carefully that a polymerization process is a process of binding some compounds together, okay, to get a new kind of component. That is known as polymerization. So here we are involving two compound to get a new compound, right? So it can be easily minutely drawn into fine quality fibers, which in turn can be further woven like any other yarn. This in a company with cotton called terrycot. So here terylene plus cotton is equal to terrycot. These things are used to make saris and many other such things. Then next is PET. This is a semi-crystalline thermoplastic polyester. We will get to know about what is thermoplastic in the next slide. So it is made up of a semi-crystalline thermoplastic polyester formulated from ethylene glycol like the terylene and terephthalic acid with the chemical name of polyethylene terephthalate. So its chemical name is PET, means polyethylene terephthalate, PET. This is a strong, lightweight, clear and hence finds use in packaging of foods and beverages like salad dressing, peanut butter, cooking oil, mouthwash, shampoo, liquid hand soap, window cleaner and so many other uses are there. So see, this one is the PET bottle. We often use this kind of bottle for drinking the water. Next one is acrylic. So acrylic is often used as a substitute for wool. Acrylic fibers are strong and wrinkle resistant. It is easy to wash and dries quickly. It is resistant to moths, oils, chemicals, and they have so many other uses. So properties of acrylic, they can be dyed in different colors, also available in sheets, strong and strain resistance, is durable, light and washable. Alright, so there are so many properties. Next one is the uses of acrylic. Acrylic is knitting wool is good for baby wears because they are soft, warm and washable. A transparent type of acrylic is used to cover automobile lights, lens and surgical tools, etc. They also used for making artificial fur, blankets and carpets. They are basically nowadays used in the carpet industry. Next one is the blending fiber. We have already learned about the terracotta, right? Terylene plus cotton is equal to terracotta, right? So terylene and wool blend is known as the terry wool. Alright, and it is also a substitute for the costly woolen clothes. Next is the polyester and cotton blend is more crease resistant. And acrylic and woven trouser are less expensive. So these are actually the blending fiber. Okay, there is also some other thing. They are polyester plus cotton is equal to polycotton. Then polyester plus wool is equal to polywool. I think we will learn about what are synthetic fibers made up of. So first of all, tell me, when your mother cook any dish, she needs several ingredients, right? To prepare one dish. In the same way, to make all these synthetic fibers, we also need some ingredients. We call these ingredients as the raw materials. All these raw materials are petroleum in origin, and that is why we call them petrochemicals. Okay? Next one is why we should not wear synthetic clothes in the kitchen. Synthetic fibers melt on heating. If the clothes catch fire, fabric made up of synthetic fibers will melt and stick to one's body. Hence, it is recommended that one should not wear synthetic cloth while working in the kitchen or in a laboratory. Next one, we will learn about the plastic. So, what is plastic? Plastic is also a polymer. Now, look at this picture. And these pictures are for your reference. You don't need to draw it. Look at this picture. This is a linear polymer. Okay, so this, can you see the small black dots? These are actually the monomers. So when it bind together, then it form a polymer, right? So this is a linear polymer. Next one is branched polymer. Look, this is look like a branching, right? Next one is cross-linked. Look, this one. And this one is network. That means several cross-linked polymers are joined together. So plastic is a polymer like the synthetic fiber which can be molded into different shapes. The word plastic originates from the Greek word plastikos, which means that can be molded or shaped. Alright, plastic polymers can have different types of arrangements of monomers. Plastic can be recycled and used. It also can be melted, rolled into sheets, made into wires and colored. So some popular type of plastics are thermosetting plastic and thermoplastic. Look at this picture. This is a monomer which for the polymerization process and form a polymer, right? So this one is a thermoplastic, and look at here. It has a cross link. I have shown you the picture of cross link polymer. So thermosetting plastic actually has this kind of polymer that is joined in a cross link. So what is thermosetting plastic? Thermosetting plastics. Thermoset plastics are hard and rigid. Example, bakelite and melamine. Thermoset can be molded to set it in any shape, but it cannot be remolded. It is dark in color, hard and resistant to heat and electricity. It is being widely used for the handle of kettles and pans. Earlier, black telephone sets, electric switches, electric lamps holder, pins and plugs were made from thermoset plastic because they can resist the heat. So example of the thermoset plastics are thermoset handle. A fireman uniform is coated with thermoset plastic to make it fire resistant. Then melamine wires and electric pin, etc. Next one is the thermoplastics. Thermoplastics are soft and flexible. They are not elastic like rubber and steel springs. They melt on warming and regain their shape on cooling. Now why it is happening? Because as I shown you in that picture that they have the cross link between them, right? That is why they tend to revert back to their previous state. And this is why the thermoplastic can be easily recycled. Alright, so this is the reason why. So there are several types of thermoplastics, and thermoplastic can be drawn into fine fibers, molded to any desired shape or stretched or spread as sheets. Some of the better known thermoplastics are nylon, that is polyamide, polyesters, polyethylene, polyvinyl chloride, PVC, etc. So next one is the example. Plastic table and chairs are made up of this kind of plastic. Plastic food container, plastic toy, plastic spoons and forks, plastic cups, plastic daily use items. So properties of plastic. Plastic is resist to corrosion, resist high temperature, insulate heat and electricity, elastic. Thermoplastics can be recycled, not reactive to chemicals and water, water resistant, soft when hot. Plastic and the environment. Recycling waste plastic is very important. It may kill many animals as well as polluting the earth. Plastics are not biodegradable. Few years ago, scientists have discovered a photobiodegradable plastic that can be broken down by sunlight, but it takes a very long time to rot. And recently, scientists developed biopolymers, biodegradable polymers. They rot very easily. For example, plastics made from cornstarch dissolves rapidly in water. These are the examples of the new generation of plastic. Look at this table. This is the types of waste, approximate time taken to degrade or degenerate, and nature of the material. So all of these are the biodegradable type of waste. But plastic bag, it will take several years to decompose and it is not even biodegradable. Hence, it will affect our environment in a large scale. This is all for today. Next day we are going to discuss about the biodegradable and non-biodegradable things and how the non-biodegradable things are affecting our environment. Thank you, students.